She has one more gift to offer, a sword, taken from her father's armory, ancient and blessed by the gods. The Minotaur's hide is thick as leather, and mortal weapons sometimes fail to penetrate it. But this blade has never known failure, and perhaps it will serve where others have not. As the first light of dawn begins to creep through the dungeon windows, Ariadne makes Theseus promise one thing. If he survives, if he defeats the Minotaur and escapes the labyrinth, he must take her with him. She cannot remain in Crete after this betrayal, cannot return to being the dutiful daughter who watches tribute after tribute disappear into death. She chooses him, chooses Athens, chooses a life of uncertainty over a life of comfortable complicity. Theseus takes her hand and promises. If the gods grant him victory over the Minotaur, he will take her back to Athens and make her his wife, a queen worthy of a hero's love. But both of them know that survival is far from certain, and this may be both their first and last meeting.
As the sun rises fully over Crete, the tributes are led from the dungeons to the entrance of the labyrinth. The entire court gathers to witness the ritual, nobles in their finest clothes, priests chanting prayers to appease the gods, guards standing at attention. King Minos watches from a raised platform, his face carved from stone, his grief as fresh as the day his son died. The entrance to the labyrinth is a massive doorway carved into the hillside beneath the palace, flanked by columns painted to look like bull's horns. Beyond the threshold, only darkness is visible, a darkness so complete it seems to swallow light itself. From somewhere deep within comes a sound that freezes blood and stops hearts, the distant bellowing of something that was never meant to exist, a voice that is half human scream and half bull's roar. The 13 other tributes clutch at each other in terror, and several begin to weep openly. They know what awaits them in that darkness, a death that will be neither quick nor merciful, torn apart by claws and teeth in corridors where their screams will echo until the stones themselves grow tired of hearing them. But Theseus walks forward steadily, the ball of golden thread hidden in his robes, the blessed sword concealed beneath his cloak. He turns to face his companions and speaks to them with a voice that carries authority and hope in equal measure. They must stay together, must move quietly, must trust him to lead them. He has a plan, he tells them, though he cannot reveal it yet. They must believe that not all who enter the labyrinth are doomed to die within it. Some of the tributes take courage from his words, others remain paralyzed by fear, but all of them follow as Theseus leads them across the threshold and into the darkness, because following a slim hope is better than standing still in certain doom. The moment they cross into the labyrinth, the massive stone door grinds shut behind them, with the finale